Ciao a tutti and welcome back to my channel Genius Speaking to talk about the future. Betcha you want to unlock a super useful tense in Italian language, and it is the future tense. It is used when you want to address to actions that will happen in the future. So, in today's lesson, I will teach you how to master simple future, presente semplice, and future perfect, futuro anteriore. But let's start with simple future, or futuro semplice. This is exactly what it sounds like. It describes actions that will happen in the future. It's like saying, I will eat, or you will go. How to form it? Simple future, it is quite regular. Let's take an example. The verb to speak from Genius Speaking. To speak is, as you well know, parlare in Italian language. Parlare is its infinitive mood. Are, parlare. Are gives away that the verb belongs to the first conjugation. Easy enough. So transforming parlare into simple future, we will obtain io parlerò, I will speak. Tu parlerai, you will speak. Lui, lei parlerà. He, she, it will speak. What if we change verb, like the verb to take, prendere? Prendere, ere belongs to the second conjugation. Oh, things start to get a little bit complicated? Not at all. Chill. Because prendere, to take, will be noi prenderemo, we will take. Voi prenderete, you will take. And the conjugational pattern is the same of parlare, because parlare is going to be noi parleremo, voi parlerete, loro parleranno. As always, we take out the last three letters, are, ere, ire, and in their places, we're gonna add different endings. Ero, erai, era, eremo, erete, eranno for plural persons. So the pattern repeats itself for every verb belonging to first and second conjugation. The only exception is for third conjugation, in which the thematic vowel I takes the place of the E. The pattern will be irò, irai, irà, iremo, irete, iranno. Like the verb dormire, to sleep, belongs to the third conjugational pattern because its infinitive mood ends by ire. So, io dormirò, I will sleep. Tu dormirai, you will sleep. Lui, lei dormirà. He, she, it will sleep. Noi dormiremo, we will sleep. Voi dormirete, you will sleep. Loro dormiranno, they will sleep. As you can see, the only part that differs is the matter of fact that for verbs belonging to the third conjugation, you simply retain the thematic vowel. Everything is pretty regular. What? Oh, I said pretty regular? I was joking. Because, as often happens in Italian language, there are irregular verbs. The most common irregular verbs are essere, to be, and avere, to have, because essere is going to be conjugated by the following pattern. Io sarò, tu sarai, lui, lei sarà. Noi saremo, voi sarete, loro saranno. As for avere, is going to be io avrò, tu avrai, lui avrà. Noi avremo, voi avrete, loro avranno. Andare is gonna be io andrò, tu andrai, lui, lei andrà. Noi andremo, voi andrete, loro andranno. Fare, to do, it is another irregular verb because it will be io farò, tu farai, lui, lei farà. Noi faremo, voi farete, loro faranno. Remember, it is very important to stress out, actually it's not stressing out, but placing the right accents at the end of some persons. Io sarò, I will be. Lui sarà, he will be. Sarò, sarà. Remember to pick the accent at the end of those two vowels in order to let it sound loud and clear, there's an accent on those vowels. Really important when to use Futuro Semplice. It can be your bread and butter when it comes to describe actions that will happen in the future. Domani andrò al mare. Tomorrow I will go to the seaside. As you can see, often, very often, if not always, future will be introduced by adverbs. In this case, I use domani, tomorrow, at the beginning of the sentence to contextualize the action. So, the adverb gives away that I'm talking about the future action. Stasera mangeremo una pizza. Tonight we'll have pizza. Again, often in Italian language, you start the sentence with the time adverb. Stasera, tonight. But using simple future, futuro semplice, it is really important to be 100% correct in Italian grammar. Simple future can also be used when making predictions or expressing probability. Credo che domani pioverà. I think that tomorrow will rain. Again, domani introduces the future tense. As well, common usage will be a quest'ora Marco sarà già a casa. By this time, Marco will already be at home. Part 2. Futuro anteriore. Future perfect. This tense is a little bit advanced, but incredibly useful. It describes an action that will be completed before another future action. Think of it as the counterpart of English, I will have eaten, or you will have finished. Because it is a composite tense, the rule says you need an auxiliary verb and the past participle. Of course, the auxiliary verb essere or avere will be conjugated to simple future. And after it comes the past participle of the very verb you want to conjugate to futuro anteriore, like for the verb mangiare, to eat. The conjugational pattern will be io avrò mangiato, I will have eaten. Tu avrai mangiato, lui, lei avrà mangiato. Noi avremo mangiato, voi avrete mangiato, loro avranno mangiato. Again, avere or essere to future, simple future tense, and then past participle. Okay, now that we are capable to make futuro anteriore, when we should use it, the main usage of futuro anteriore is again when we want to describe an action that is scheduled to be completed before another action happening in the future. Often, futuro anteriore follows time adverbs like quando, when, dopodiché, after, appena, as soon as. Quando avrò finito i compiti, andrò a giocare. When I will have finished my homeworks, I will go play. Here, futuro anteriore, it is used to describe that some other action will be triggered after some other action will be completed, both happening in the future. Dopo che avrai letto il libro, me lo presterai. After you will have read the book, you lend it to me. Futuro anteriore can also be utilized to describe probability about a past action, often when you're not sure about that. Lui sarà arrivato a casa. Will he have arrived home? Or I wonder if he has arrived home. Loro avranno perso il treno? Will they have missed the train? Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. That's all for what concerns future tenses, the two simple and perfect future tenses. If you enjoyed this very video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Down in the description, I will leave useful links to follow Genius Speaking on other social medias and to download the wonderful app L'Audio I'm collaborating with. Using my code, you can get 30 days free of language learning. But in the meantime, remember, speak like a genius. Bye-bye.